YouTube, what's good, y'all boys? It's your boy Taker. You feel me? We're back with another talk video. In today's talk video, we are going to be speaking on the importance of personal, I guess you could say, self growth. You feel me? So this is growing within yourself. This is setting goals for yourself, reaching these goals for yourself, and growing for yourself. Today I'm going to be sharing some, tips and tricks and little, helpful insight I think are very effective in order to self-grow and reflect. And, it's a lot that comes with self-growth. You learn a lot of different things. You go through different types of problems that you probably weren't going through before. Now you have more things, kind of just on your plate, but it does overall help in the long run. This will give you, all that knowledge and all that endurance to continue on and keep going the more that you self-grow. So let's get into it. We're not gonna waste no time. Make sure follow me on my TikTok and on my other YouTube channels, as well as channels, and let's get straight into it. Alright, y'all, so the first strategy, that I think very much so helps with this self-growth and what is very, very important as far as starting off with this is to obviously have a goal and a plan. Have a goal and then set up a plan, of what you are going to do, what you want to grow specifically. Like, what is it specifically that you want to grow? What is it that you want to change about yourself in your mind? Do you want to grow your mind? Do you want to, change your attitude, things like that? A lot of self-growth and personal growth, things like that, personal development is just a lot of just mind activities and mindfulness things. Being able to just have a clear mind state and reflect on past mistakes and learn from them. This is how you do a lot of those just mind personal development things, just being able to look back and do those things. So once you have that goal in mind, what you're trying to develop more and more, then you need that plan. Like I said, come up with this plan to continuously do it every single day. Practice being able to reach these goals that you're setting for yourself. How you practice this and do this is, like I said, continuously do it every day, and just the more you hit the goals that you're setting for yourself and doing like that, the more that you will want to keep going, and it's going to fuel you to then your goals seem more attainable. So how you do that is you start off small with how you're going to set your goals and things like that. You feel me? So it could just be like you just want to change a couple things about the way that you think about yourself and things like that. So start off small like that. If you were trying to self-grow your mind more, like just have like a more in tune mind, better mindset, things like that. That is very important for that development. Start off with small things, like just doing breathing exercises or something whenever you get, maybe you feel a little angry or something. So small things like that, and try to practice these, each and every day. So now that you've identified, what it is that you want to change, or what it is that you want to grow and develop more about you, and you're starting to implement these into your daily routine. So if it's things like I said, you're doing more breathing, more mindfulness activities, you're just trying a little bit harder throughout your day, maybe. Now you are gonna move on to learning and learning. Learning a lot more about what it is that you are trying to develop more, or trying to grow more with. Learning about how to do these things, learning about what's important in doing these things, what you need to do. This is, basically how you do this and how you really try to learn the most information you can and really put these into your life is you just write these ideas down that you have through learning. You do some research on the things that you're trying to develop more, whether it's your mind, body, whatever it is that you want to, feel me, grow more, and you want to be more in tune with, and you want to just have that control over. Make sure that you are researching, you understand how exactly you have to develop these things, some of the steps that you have to do to get a stronger mind. I'm just using your mind as an example. Like if you want, you feel me, to develop your mind more and grow and have more mind growth and things like that, basically with the, you feel me, just have that stronger mindset that you want to have. You feel me, do some research on some activities and things that you could do to grow. I think personally, just coming up with your own research, find ways to learn about it. The way that you learn is unique to you. So if you know that you have to watch videos or maybe go to like web seminars or something like that to learn these things, do those things, you feel me, and really learn about like what it is that you should do to grow your mind more and more. Me personally, I like to either read a book on it, or I don't really read that often. I find myself just listening to audiobooks or watching a video, maybe on YouTube or something, just to come up with different ways and ideas how I can, develop my my mind a little bit better, and you feel me, be able to implement these ideas that these people are talking about into my everyday life. Sometimes you know what these people are saying, you listen, you're hearing everything they're saying, what they're saying makes sense, but you're not implementing it into your life. You feel me? You have to actually put these ideas into your life. It's not just gonna come to you, right? And you'll hear what these people are saying. You'll literally agree with everything that they have to say. They make solid points. You feel me? But you just not implementing it into your life, which is why you're not seeing the results. You feel me? So implement these ideas that these people are talking about, you feel me, on social medias and things like that. A lot of different people have a lot of different ways, ideas to, you feel me, really develop your mind better, or whatever it is that you want to develop. People have done this for you feel me, millions of years. Obviously someone knows something that you don't, that you can learn. You feel me? So if you learn something, write that down and try to implement it into your everyday life, yo. So we already have like pre-built skills and things that we are already doing to self-grow and things like that. You might not even be realizing you're doing it. It just might be, you feel me, engraved in the back of your mind to just do this. It could just be like simple, like I said, breathing exercises that you just do, you feel me, manually, and that is what's helping you to, you feel me, be more calm. That is self-development right there. That is you feel me, growth right there. If you were able to just learn from past, like, you're gonna get angry at that, you avoid certain situations by just doing that breathing, it calms you down. That's self-growth right there. So work on improving those skills that you already have. So we already all have skill sets, you feel me? Figure out what your skill sets are, what your strong points are, what your weak points are, what you need to work on, and what you can improve about yourself. You feel me? There's a lot of things that we can improve each and every day. Nobody does this perfect. Nobody's amazing at, all these things. Like, everybody goes at their own pace and has their own way to do it. But we all, if there's one thing we all have in common, we all have that skill set already pre-built into us. You feel me? Just from either it could be influences that you had, people who told you, do this when you feel like this, and you did it and it actually worked. That is self-development right there. So understand that those skill sets that you already have to develop should be worked on and constantly changed up, constantly thought about, and constantly just figure out different ways to improve the skill sets that you already have. The next thing that I want to get into is that mindset factor. You feel me? Have a positive mindset, right? Doing this includes just thinking positively about your situation, whatever situation you are going through currently. I promise you, you will get past it. It won't you won't feel that way forever. It's tough because a lot of people deal with a lot of different things differently, you feel me? So, but if there's one thing I can say that will always help you and will always bring you that, you feel me, peace, is to just have that positive mindset. Like, I'm gonna be okay, everything's gonna be okay. I'm not stuck in this place forever, you feel me? Eventually, I will make my way out of here, you know, whether that's in a few months, a few weeks, a couple days. Eventually, I will get myself out of this place that I'm in right now, and you feel me, hopefully, you know, better days are to come, and they will, you know. You continue to have that faith in yourself and in everything that you're doing, and you just stay positive with all these things. I promise you, you will feel 100 times better instead of just feeling sad and bad about what's going on. The worse that you think about your situation, you know, the worse that the outcome will be, the worse that you'll feel. Yes, you're in a bad situation, you feel me, you might be going through something currently, but it's important to remember that you can control what you can control, you feel me, if that makes any sense. Like, if it's something that's out of your control, that's just like an external thing, and you know, you just have to kind of just leave it, let it do it, let it run its course, but control what you can control, you know, right now in the present moment, you feel me? So if you can, you know, whatever you have to do to make sure that you're controlling everything else in your life is running smoothly. That one problem that's going on that you can't control, let it be, you know, try to just let it run its course out, and you'll get past it, you feel me? But think more positively, like, I'm gonna get out of this place, it's not gonna be this way forever, you know. Eventually I'll be out of here, and I'll be seeing better days, you know, in no time. But just have that positive mindset. That really will bring you that self-growth that you need, you feel me? Because now you're able to get through any situation just with this mindset, right? It's about that mindset that you have, you feel me? You'll go through situations sometimes and not know how to feel, you feel me? But I promise you, if you feel positive about it, it will just make that 100 times better. I mean, it's hard to be positive sometimes when everything around you is just so negative, and it's just, you're not really seeing no other way. And I get that, I really do, but you gotta try to just remain that just keep that positivity. Remember the good times, you feel me? Remember the things that you did when you were feeling good. Think back to those things, think back to those feelings that you had when everything was all good. Try to just go back to that, you know. And you might keep thinking about the thing that's affecting you, but the more that you are thinking negatively about it, and you feel me, the more that you are really just wasting your energy and time on it, is the more energy it's going to take from you, you feel me? And it's going to only just make you feel worse. If you feel positive about it and you continuously do what you gotta do throughout your day, you will feel a lot better, you feel me? So just remember that, obviously, if you have things that you have to do throughout your day and things like that, remember to just complete those things, be important, stay focused on the task at hand, the mission at hand, let what's going on, you feel me, the negative, run its course. That's gonna do it. And, you know, just don't even let it, feel me, bother you too much, you feel me? Because the more that you put that those thoughts together, and you have that negativity just in you, is the more energy it's going to take from you, and that's going to then make you feel worse, and that's where it can get pretty bad. So remain positive. Another key point to this self-development and self-growth is learning and reflecting from past mistakes, you feel me? So I've spoken on this before, obviously. I'll just touch back on it a little bit of like what that really means, and that is just basically looking back to where some things went wrong. If you had a moment in your life where you felt bad about something that was going on in your life, you feel me, that was just something, I don't know, a decision that you made, a choice that you made, think back to that feeling that you felt. Try to, understand where that was coming from, what exactly you did to cause that feeling, and how you can learn from this and move forward, right? It's all about just moving forward. You cannot go backwards, you feel me? The more that you are like thinking back to those feelings and just feeling bad about it and saying, oh man, I really messed up, the worse you will feel. And it's like you're just going backwards, right? You just have to try to move forward. So understand and learn where you went wrong, what exactly it was that you did, and how you cannot make this mistake again. So learn from those past mistakes, and when you get that opportunity to shine again, make sure that you are shining, you feel me, and you're not repeating the same mistakes over and over. That is how you are going to improve, you feel me, that mindset. So let me just speak on a couple of the different types of self-growth that you could do in self-development. You have spiritual, physical, social, and emotional development. All these four are all bringing you some type of gain just by practicing, growing with these things, and understanding how you can better off these things. So the more spiritual, I guess, the more in tune you get with your mind and your body, that really helps you with peace of mind and things like that, and continuously going strong with the things that you're doing, continuously just being that person that you are, and being aligned with your morals and values and things like that. Emotional growth and things like that is just being able to control your emotions. If you can control your emotions, you are, very good, you feel me? Like, just not being able to, you feel me, act out or just act, you feel me, be that person that is you just can't be in control of what's going on inside you, you feel me? Like, things are going to happen around you sometimes that you're out of your control. It's about how you react, and the things that you say and the things that you do, your actions. At the end of the day, it's not, the more that you just act out and get mad about certain things, or get sad or angry or depressed, like things like that, like it just gets tough, you feel me? Because if you can control those emotions, it's better off. But if it gets tough because you aren't seeing, you feel me, any gain from that, like it's not something that is going to better your situation. Like, if you act out like that, control what you can control, you feel me, which is yourself and your mind. The more that you get mad about certain things or sad about certain things, the more loss of control you're going to see, you feel me? You got spiritual, emotional, what else? I said physical growth is obviously just, you feel me, your body, doing things like going to the gym and shit like that. This really just will obviously help you a lot with how you feel. Get in tune with how you feel, you feel me? Like, what's going on with you. If you make sure you're paying attention to what you're eating, you're dieting, you're eating clean, healthy stuff. This is all going to help with that development, that self-growth and development, Be aware of the things that are going into your body. Be aware of, your intake of certain aspects, certain drugs, how much water you're drinking throughout your day, things like that. Be aware of all these things, right? Understand that the more you document these things and you feel me, talk about these things, the more development you will see, you feel me? So just be able to learn from mistakes and things like that. But social development, this is the last one, you feel me? This is probably like a very important one. I wouldn't say it's the most important one, but I think that being able to speak effectively, effectively, being able to speak effectively, get people to understand exactly what you mean, get people to agree with you on certain things. Being able to do things like that is going to bring you that development. You feel me? It's going to bring you that growth as well. So learn how to master those things. You feel me? Learn how to master how you speak, how you, the eye contact, all these things that come with that social aspect of development. Just mastering your skills, right? You might already be a good speaker. You might already be good at, you feel me, the social aspect, but you're not that good at the physical aspect. You might be good at the spiritual aspect, but you're not that good at the, feel me, what was the other one? The other aspects, right? So just work on mastering all these, you feel me? These four, I think, are very, very important. The four that I just mentioned. I think to master these skills, because the more that you practice these skills and are, you know, paying attention to how you're doing with these skills, the more development that you will, for me, just casually see happening in your life. You will start to realize and notice more things about yourself, which is good, because that is personal development, which will then bring you opportunities and things like that to become more successful, or whatever it is that you're trying to do, your success. But yeah, yo, I think that's gonna do it for this one. You feel me? These were some of the ideas of personal growth. Make sure y'all stay tuned. You know, we got more videos on the way. Keep active, keep updated. You feel me? I'ma see y'all in the next video. I love y'all. Stay safe out there. Stay hungry. Stay focused. See y'all in the next one.